This is a game called Brutal. It's going to be out on PS4 on the 9th of August. I was lucky enough to get an early copy of it from Stormcloud Games. Thank you very much, guys. And I've been playing it for a week now, and I really enjoy playing it. I've not been playing it very well, mind you, because these bad guys here kick my ass. And the puzzles are all randomly generated, so every time you die, you have to start from scratch. Everything gets reset. It's a bummer. But the best thing about it is, all the dungeons get totally renewed. They're different every time you play, as do things like potions. So when you think you can just write down what the potions are, you find out to your horror that the potions are totally changed, the different colours. So red might be rage, and the next time you play and load up because you died, you find out it's vitality. So you know, it's little things like that that make this game a little bit tough to beat. There are ways of beating this game and tactics you can use. You know, if you're clever enough to play and learn from your mistakes, you get further in the game. I'm level 8 now. Not great, but it's a good fun game. I enjoy playing it. The best thing about this game is the collectibles. Collecting all the little weapons and the power-ups. It's good to level up, and my god, you've got to do it as quick as you can. The traps in this game alone will really piss you off. They're ingenious. Acid traps, gas, a lot. You almost die if you don't take enough food, because you got to keep an eye on your orange hunger bar. You got your health bar, which is a red vitality bar there, and you need to collect the items to open doors. Some are powered by energy, or enchanted by magic, or just protected by fire. Others need a normal key, or like a simple key here, or an ornate key, and you basically got to defeat enemies to get these things. Now when you start a level, you'll find yourself kind of starting off really nice and easy, but there will be levels where you start off and you'll be in the middle of a hellhole, and you really have to fight your way out. Sometimes you'll be given lots of health on a level, other times not so much. You'll find yourself destroying objects as well for XP. In fact, I destroy everything in the room before moving on to the next. I totally clear it of enemies and clutter. Anything breakable, I break. I usually leave a lamp or two, which is a top tip, because you can find out that some doors need to be opened by fire, and you've gone and destroyed all the lights and candles, and you can't open that door because you don't have anything to light your torch with, which is kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you don't have a flame weapon on you. So in the early parts of the game, don't destroy all your light sources, because the levels are totally random. These advanced doors will appear early in the game and really catch you off guard. Keep an eye on your food, and don't eat food unnecessarily. Always check your mini-map. Red crosses are locked doors that you need to unlock, and also keep an eye out for secret rooms. I always play with mage, because the leveling up system, you unlock the ability to see locked off rooms and also hidden rooms that you might miss. It also labels all the objects as well. Collecting the letters, the keys, are really important for crafting your tools and weapons, and also the little jars and objects you'll find. You can make really cool potions, but I'll talk more about the potions shortly. The game itself is challenging. It is aptly named, Brutal it is. Normally when you're playing a game collecting the little letters, which is one of the main objects of the game, apart from escaping the dungeon itself, is the battle system. Now the battle system is pretty easy. You got your dodge, your evade, your roll, and also you can defend blows as well. The enemies can do the same. And my god, they're tough at times, especially in numbers. So attacking from range is always a good idea. Crafting weapons is fun as well, and it takes a little while to get used to it, and it's kind of a learning curve, but it's a fun learning curve. The enemies can be advanced, especially when you have different powers and enchantments. And when you're in a room with gas, traps, lava, and 3 different types of enemy or more, it can be very challenging, which is good. I like that. I like a game that doesn't pull no punches. It's going to kick you in the balls if you don't concentrate on what you're doing and if you don't use your resources. I ended up dying on level 9, I think it was, because I basically ran out of food. Looking for secret rooms in this game is always fun. You got special rooms like this. This is a secret room, obviously. Using your flame there. I was lucky enough to get into this room. I destroyed all the fire objects, everything, but I left one lamp going, and luckily I went back for that lamp and I was able to unlock this room. If I'd have destroyed all the lamps in the level, I would never have got to this special secret room and got these lovely goodies. So there's a top tip there, as I said before, don't destroy all the light sources, it can cock you up. And there you go, awesome little room this. The key system is good, it's been used before, but it's the secret rooms I do like finding, and these pitfalls are a pain at times. If you misjudge them, oh, you just scream out loud, and everyone will get to that point at some stage of the game. If you collect enough letters, you can then craft your own weapon. Now here I need the letter G, that's a bummer. If I flip over, see there's more, I can't even enchant it, that's a bit of a bugger. But if I flip over, I can have a look at the club and find out I've got all the letters to craft this weapon. So I'll craft the weapon, and on the top, spike club, that's the power, it gives the damage 25. Now flaming spike club, I can craft that as well, I've got all the letters. Not only will I damage them, but they'll continue to burn to death. A very handy weapon to have, and the weapons do get more powerful the more you pick up. And obviously I'm not strong enough to hold that weapon because I'm not a warrior, so I have to use my skill points to unlock my warrior strength. There we go, now I've got a pair of guns to wield this mighty weapon, and it looks pretty awesome. Just select it, and there you go. And there's several different types of enchantment that you can use on these weapons, like power, electricity, ice, and yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent crafting system, and spiders and insects don't stand a chance. If an insect or a spider or a giant rat jumps on you, you just have to leap up in the air and they'll fall off, and you can use your power move to kill them when you land. You can fire off mana to break up objects into little bits, and it also kills enemies quite quickly, depending on how powerful they are. You can also upgrade the amount of vitality, hunger bar, etc., and the mana, and his special move as well. You can like get 2 or 3 special move hits at one time, which is handy for clearing out a room. Using your skill points, you've got to do it quite carefully as well. Unlock the right ones, but unlock the wrong ones too early, then you can be at a disadvantage. So I always try to unlock the ability to find out what the potions contain, and also it shows you where the special rooms are. So it's always good to unlock the right ones first, the more useful ones. Crafting is definitely the one you're going to unlock straight away, otherwise you can't craft a weapon. It's always good to see which skill points you should unlock first, but definitely take your time with it. Each character has its own set of skills to unlock, and you'll find out what they are when you play the game itself. There's quite a lot of variety in the game. The enemies themselves can be different enchantments, and they can be a pain in the bum sometimes, but you'll learn ways to defeat them as you collect those parchments I told you about. So they'll give you little tips on how to defeat them. The traps are always ingenious. Leveling up is fun. Collecting all these all these bits and bobs is a good challenge, and also not missing those letters, the ASCII keys I think they're called. Now as you're going along in this game, you will come across little pitfalls like this, and you can use your special moves to clear out any bad guys that get in your way or could block you from making the jump and killing you outright. If you need that extra life, and by God you'll need them, you need to collect the gold. To collect the gold, you can go up to this little table here, and you have to make an offering to the gods. Don't offer enough gold, then they won't give you an extra life. It's not guaranteed. Sometimes I've given them all the gold I had on me, and it's not been enough. Some traps in the game are more difficult than others. There's arrow traps and everything like that, lava traps, and of course these exploding exploding enemies, which can be very, very dangerous. The purple one transforms enemies into a stronger enemy or a weaker enemy. Yeah, that's right. You can end up fighting a load of rats or a load of knights, the most powerful enemies in the game. Crafting potions is probably one of the funnest things to do. You doing all these collectibles and breaking items just to get the ingredients you need to craft yourself a potion. And because I've unlocked the skill, I know exactly what all the potions do. They can be thrown as well, so obviously Inferno one, you don't drink it, you throw it at an enemy, and it works a treat, and that has good effects when you throw it at them. Opening some chests, like this one, needs to be opened with a fire or something hot, and that is just a normal chest and contains a nice bit of armour there that makes you a lot stronger. Gives you 25% more armour. Those are the enchanted letters that you have to collect to craft the enchanted weapons. So there's plenty of fun and variety to be had in this game. Absolutely love the game, it's great. My kids like playing it, they find it difficult. They enjoy playing the dungeon creator, where you can create your own levels and dungeons that people online can play as well, so that's cool. So be able to check out everyone else's idea of what a hellhole dungeon is. Don't forget to check out my dungeon, it's up there as well. I think it's number 1 at the moment. It's definitely going to challenge you. All in all, my honest opinion on this game is fantastic, and I hope you'll drop into my channel sometime and check out the rest of my videos. Until then, I'll catch you guys later with another video. Thanks for watching.